Mm. Okay, now I am excited to get into this next topic because we are talking relationship compatibility with relationship coach Timmy Gibson. Hey, Timmy.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, I am so happy that you are here. I always have a lot of questions when it comes to dating. So let's talk about compatibility. Like, how do you know if you are compatible with another person?
Yeah, compatibility. I mean, the term itself just kind of gives you a clear picture of same, right? It's your interests and my interests are the same, and therefore we connect. And I think that's what, when people say they've met their soulmate, I think because I don't believe in actual soulmates, like the magical part of it, but I believe in the concept. And the concept is when you're compatible, you like the same things, you're interested in the same kind of foods, and you live a similar lifestyle, and maybe your faith or your worldview is the same. That leads to compatibility, which is what really is helpful in a healthy long-term relationship, going well.
But I feel like also with that being said, so are we throwing out the opposites attract type of situation? Because do we really want to date someone that is exactly like us?
Yes, no. And so the opposites attract can be where their strengths are my weaknesses, their weaknesses are my strengths, and so forth. That's really more the opposites attract, meaning you're outgoing, they're quiet. That kind of stuff can be very complementary and add what I would say add color to the relationship. It can add a fullness to the relationship. If I'm super detailed and they're not, they're a free thinker, kind of wild, where I'm more structured, that can actually be complementary to each other and really be compatible. So when I say compatible, what's important to have, in other words, what's a really important thing to you? For example, if healthy lifestyle is important to you and you're eating, kale all the time, then it would be hard to be in a really committed relationship with someone who lives off of fast food and TV dinners. So it's that kind of thing that really we need to have a shared interest. Like faith, for example, whether you're religious or not religious, it really doesn't matter as long as your partner shares in that, uh, not exactly the same viewpoint. But for example, it would be challenging for, say, an atheist to be with a hardcore committed Christian or religious person because they're that's just so
Right.
opposite. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I totally agree. So I have to ask you. It was COVID. Everybody was stuck in the house. Some of us might have started some online dating profiles. I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna. Maybe it was me. Maybe
You're
not.
like, I'm not going to confess.
Yeah, asking for a friend. But can we find compatibility online?
I'll tell you that, as a single guy who's also online and has done the online dating before, that's just the very initial starting place. You can't tell compatibility from pictures and 250 words in a bio. You have to meet someone in person. You have to do life together.
Uh,
You have to
Timmy, you are
spend time
raining on my
together.
parade. I thought I was gonna have a Cinderella story just off of like a Hinge profile.
Well, hey, so listen, here's the honest truth, right? So I'm a wedding officiant, along with many other things that I do, relationship coaching and date coaching. I do probably 80 weddings a year. I would say 60 to 70% of the weddings that I do, I always ask, how did you meet? 70% of them say online.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're meeting online, but
Yeah. Okay. So I still have hope. That's all I needed. I just needed to know
yes,
that I still have hope. Thank you so
there's
much,
hope.
Timmy, for being here. Oh, I love talking to you. Now it is time.